Alright, there's a lot of things on my table. What could this mean? Well, I'm doing a what's in your backpack video, and this video, by the way, is sponsored by Nordace. Nordace has sent me this amazing backpack called the Nordace Camino Totepack. Basically an ergonomic backpack, at the same time giving you the tote feature, as you can see over here. Now this backpack comes in 3 different colors. The one you're seeing right now is charcoal. It also comes in gray, which is kind of a whitish look, and navy blue. If you're traveling and all that, this backpack is a lifesaver. It's got a fairly large capacity. It's able to fit a 15.6-inch laptop. It's got a slot for your iPad, got pen loops, you got card slots. It's even got a water bottle holder that is actually stretchable, so it can fit something even bigger. If you don't have a water bottle in there, you can even slot in an umbrella, just in case you have rainy days. Now speaking of rainy days, this backpack is water resistant. That's right. This is an important feature, mainly because you're traveling with this bag. When it rains, most of your devices and your stuff inside are, well, they're not waterproof. Great that Nordace has provided a water resistant fabric on the bag which prevents water from entering, which is a huge plus. There's also RFID blocking pockets, so it can protect your stuff like your credit cards or your passports. It's able to prevent anything that is vulnerable to wireless pickpocketing. Right on the back, it's got a anti-theft pocket. Since if you're going to be wearing it as a backpack, this place is going to be well covered, so you can put your passports or any important things that you don't want to get lost right over there. Also, it can convert into a tote by just putting this strap right over here, and voila, now it's a tote. Another cool thing is that it's got a USB charging port right below, so you can insert your power bank on the interior and charge your phone all day. Over here on the front, it has a pocket which you open, where you can put stuff, and it also hides a little retractable key ring which you can attach your keys to, or your key card, anything you want. I like this. This is a very cool feature. Another cool thing that Nordace has is this, well, instead of using Velcro, which is susceptible to like dust and hairs, they have something called the block tapey snappers, which works the same. You can strap stuff to it easily and fairly strong, so you can latch on clothing or even your umbrella and just snap it like that, and it will be really well kept. It's got ergonomic straps for your comfort. At the same time, it's got a luggage strap, so in case if you're carrying it to the airport, you can just slot it into your luggage trolley thingy and you're good to go. So yeah, let's show you what you can do with this backpack. I'll show you what I would usually pack into this backpack if I ever do go traveling. So in other words, basically, if this pandemic stops, god damn it, this guy has been a really important part of my workflow. This guy has been an important day-to-day device for me. I'm using it from studies all the way to entertainment. This guy does it all. So my dad got this for me last year when I did well for my exams. Thank you, Dad. And it's been an amazing device. Watch a Netflix show, I can do it right here. I want to play some video games, again, right here. I can do it right here again. If I want to enjoy some music, this is a pretty decent music hub, mainly because of the 4 stereo speakers. They're very loud, they're very good. And if I want to read stuff, right here, everything. I have all my books right inside here. So this guy is a super important device to me, and that's definitely something I would pack with me if I ever travel. Now I'm not sure if you can see this, but this, if you look at the main compartment, there's a folder for, there's 2 folders actually. One is actually for your laptop, and the other is for something like a tablet. Now Camino says that it can fit a 15.6-inch laptop, but I gotta confirm with you that it will not fit a gaming laptop. Trust me, I tried. So the laptop compartment slot will only fit something like a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air, something like that. Instead of putting this in the iPad slot, I'll just put this in the laptop one, which fits perfectly. and got a lot of padding, so your iPad is nice and safe. Now, one thing about the iPad Pro is that I bought the 128 gigs one, which is a lot of storage, but for me, not really. So I have a SanDisk Lightning to USB-A storage device that works well with my iPhone. This guy is 64 gigs, and then I have this 128 gig USB drive by SanDisk as well. And you slot it up and you got a USB 3.0. Very cool. 128 gigs, and the cool part is it's also got a USB type C port, so it can slot into your iPad Pro. So if you want to transfer stuff between your laptop to your iPad Pro, this is your guy. And most of the time when I'm transferring my gameplay recordings, this is the guy I use if the file is less than 5 gigs. If it's more than that, this is the guy I use, the Seagate 1TB HDD. Yeah, it's not an SSD, but it's a fairly cheap HDD that is fairly slim. So these guys I will usually slot. If you turn this around, there is actually a zipper on the top over here, so you can just pocket it right over here. And as for the USB drive, I'll slot them right behind the RFID pockets right over here. Very nice. So the next thing that I will usually pack, fairly important in fact, is the 4-port USB 3.0 hub by Ugreen. It's got 4 USB type A's, a micro USB slot over here, and all of this will lead straight into a type C port over here. So this thing acts as a very perfect dongle for my iPad Pro now, and this is usually how I connect my Seagate hard drive to the iPad. The Ugreen USB hub will go right with the Seagate at the zipper over here. Now the next important thing that basically everyone needs this, everyone uses them every day, and yeah, the next thing I use is USB chargers. So I got one for my old iPad Pro, the 9.7 inch from 2016. This is a 10-watt charger. It charges fairly fast. It's not a fast charger, but it charges things fairly fast, and it's got a USB type A port. And if I want to charge things even more faster, well, I have my current iPad Pro's charger. It's an 18-watt charger. It's very small, compact. It's got a type C port over here, and I like this part where it folds the plug, so that's very nice. Now if these aren't enough, I have the ultimate charging device, which is the Anker power port. It's got 4 USB type A's, and it's got 1 USB type C PD port to charge things really fast. This thing says 60-watt charger. Since I've got a lot of devices, this guy is the way to go. And if I need anything extra to charge fast, I got this option right here. So this guy, I will put it in the front pack right over here. Now the front pouch is fairly big. It fits. It doesn't have any extra slots. It's just one big pouch, so you can put your larger stuff like a book, or, well, in my case, my chargers. As for these two, there's a zipper on the right that I can put it in. Now I like to note that there's actually 2 sides to the zipper. There's one over here and there's one over here, and they are not interconnecting. They're 2 separate pockets, which is very cool. So you got 2 different storage zippers and they won't mix, which is very good. Now the next thing that I will usually pack is charging cable. This is a Lightning one that I bought from IKEA. I like it. It's like a braided, it's got a braided finish, so it's well protected. It won't like break or bend like your normal typical USB. Yeah, this guy, I will put it right behind one of the obviously I have more chargers since I have a lot of devices. So I have this guy right here. I got a type C, an Apple Watch charger, a micro USB charger, and a type C charger for my iPad, all packed in the front. Now the next thing that I would pack is something that I got recently, is the Ulanzi Studio Light emitter. Very cool. This is what people usually use if they're recording videos. It acts as a good light source, as you can see over here. And on the back there is a panel, shows the intensity of the light. Another thing that you can do is also change the temperature of the light. Very, very cool. You can make it warm, you can make it cold, anything you want. And another cool thing about this is the fact that it's got RGB. It's got all the colors from the RGB. You can adjust it. So it's got all the colors from the RGB. You can adjust it any color you want, because why not? So if you're a photo enthusiast, you like to take pictures of things, this guy really does the job. And just saying, this thing charges by a USB Type-C, so that's very nice, the fact that this can charge with USB Type-C. If you're not using this for video taking purposes, well, guess what, this thing is a very good torch. This guy will go into the zipper right with the my hard drive. Now another thing that I would pack is this Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed mouse. This is the mouse that I've been using for gaming, so this guy works well with my iPad Pro, just in case if I need to do a quick browse or I need to do like some work while I'm out. So this guy does well. There's a slot inside over here, so this is where I will put the mouse. Now for entertainment, just in case if I need to listen to music, I will definitely pack the AirPods Pro. These guys got noise cancellation, transparency, amazing wireless earphones, and they work well with the Apple ecosystem. And since I've got a lot of Apple products like the iPhone, the iPad Pro, these things will work well. Just in case if I need to listen to some music, pop on the noise cancellation and I'm good to go. The AirPods Pro will go in this special little zipper on the back. There's another zipper over here, small one, so we'll definitely fit like stuff like your AirPods right over here. And just in case if I want a wired option, I'll also pack the EarPods, which comes with literally almost every iPhone until the 12th. So yeah, if you have anything before, they will usually ship with wired earphones, so that's good to go. And alongside that, I will definitely be bringing the Lightning to the 3.5 audio head jack, just in case. These guys will also go in the same slot with the AirPods right over here. And now, final thing that I'll pack for a holiday or a trip out, if I'm in the mood to game a little bit, well, guess what? I will pack the DualSense 5. DualSense 5 is an amazing controller, and yes, it can connect to your iPhone and your iPad to play games. Ever since iOS 14, if I'm not mistaken, they've enabled DualShock 4 and the DualSense to work with the iPad, so you can play games. So most games in the Apple Arcade or even the normal iOS store supports the controller well. So yeah, if I ever want to play some games, I got the option right here. Now this is an option I like to have, but normally I would pack my old DualShock 4 controller, mainly because it's slim. It works just the same with the DualSense 5, so you won't be getting any haptic feedback, all the adaptive triggers working with your iPad OS so far. So it's just basically a normal controller. So instead of bringing this larger controller, you can just bring the DualShock 4, which works just fine. This is an amazing controller. Since I've sold my PS4, so there's literally no use for this other than to use it with my iPad or even my PC. So yeah, this is something I'll pack. One will go in the main compartment right here. Another thing that this thing has that I forgot to mention is the fact that there is another pocket right over here to put your stuff, and this one is fairly deep. So if you for some reason if you want to put your iPad over here, you can. It's got less protection, but it's anti-theft. If you're wearing this, it's going to be harder for people to steal your important stuff. So anything important, you can install it over here or in the anti-theft slot right over here. So currently I don't have anything in here, but just in case if I'm traveling abroad, overseas, and I need to put my passports, this is where I put them. Now this backpack is not entirely perfect. There are some pros and there are some cons. The pros is the fact that there are so many slots to put a lot of your stuff. Very well built. I love the water resistant fabric, the fact that it has a USB port over here to charge your stuff. very well built, very comfortable to wear. It's got a lot of useful stuff. Now my only con is the fact that it is quite tiny. I wish it was just slightly more bigger, maybe like a 25-liter backpack, so they can actually fit my laptop. I'm not saying that I would bring my laptop everywhere, but I like the option, you know. So yeah, this was my thoughts on the Nordace Camino Totepack. If you want to get one for yourself, the link will be in the description. You can go check that out. Or if you want to check out their other products, you can head on over to the Nordace website, and they have tons of other backpacks. That's all I gotta say about this. Do leave a like, do leave a comment down below on what you think is the best backpack for you to travel with. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.